What if a god could see your deepest secrets, control your fate and vanish into smoke? This is Tezcatlipoca, the Aztec god of sorcery, shadows, and destiny. In the vast, mysterious world of Aztec mythology, filled with fierce gods and cosmic legends, Tezcatlipoca stands apart as a deity cloaked in darkness, yet radiant with power. His name, derived from the Nahuatl language, means smoking mirror, referencing the obsidian mirrors used by shamans and priests to perform rituals and peer into the unknown. But the name means much more than that. It represents illusion, introspection, shadow and truth all at once. Tezcatlipoca is not your typical deity of comfort or mercy. He is the god of the night sky, ancestral memory, conflict, kingship, sorcery, and transformation. He ruled over the north, the direction associated with death, cold, and mystery in Aztec cosmology. His domain was the unknown, the unseen, the subconscious. Unlike his brother Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god of light, culture, and wind, Tezcatlipoca thrived in the dark, reflecting the raw, chaotic, and often brutal forces of existence. He was depicted with a black stripe across his face, a mirror replacing one of his feet, which he lost in battle with the primordial sea monster Tezcatli, and often shown with jaguar features, a sacred animal that symbolized stealth, strength, and the night. The jaguar was his avatar, and in this form he roamed the forests and realms of men, watching, waiting, judging. Tezcatlipoca was a shapeshifter, a divine trickster, who could appear as a noble, a beggar, a warrior, or a shadow. He used illusion and transformation not for entertainment, but to test humanity's heart. Through these trials, he uncovered people's arrogance, hypocrisy, and weakness, not to destroy them outright, but to force growth through confrontation. He was a god of truth, but his truth was often uncomfortable, hidden behind layers of denial, pride, or fear. Among the most haunting aspects of Tezcatlipoca's worship was the Toxcatl Ceremony, an annual festival where a young man was chosen to represent the god for a full year. He was pampered, taught to play music, live richly, and be adored as a living god. But at the end of that year, the young man was marched to the temple and sacrificed, his heart offered to the divine. This ritual symbolized ephemeral beauty, the fleeting nature of power, and the sobering truth that everything, even glory, comes to an end. It was also a direct reflection of Tezcatlipoca's lesson. That illusion must be stripped away for true understanding to emerge. In Aztec creation mythology, Tezcatlipoca played a central role. In one version, the world had been created and destroyed 4 times already. In the first era, Tezcatlipoca ruled as the sun, but Quetzalcoatl knocked him down, leading to his vengeful retaliation. They fought endlessly, tearing down each other's creations, until the current world, the 5th sun, emerged. This cosmic battle wasn't just myth. It represented the eternal balance between chaos and order, the push and pull between darkness and light, and the necessity of duality for life to exist. Tezcatlipoca also had dominion over dreams and sorcery. He guided sorcerers, warriors, and priests in navigating the spiritual realm. Those who sought to become powerful warriors or wise rulers would often invoke Tezcatlipoca, not for protection, but for insight and the strength to face the truth. Obsidian mirrors were used in rituals, believed to open portals to other dimensions and communicate with the god. These mirrors didn't just show reflections, they revealed inner fears, suppressed desires, and one's ultimate fate. Tezcatlipoca's personality was complex. He could be cruel, bringing plagues, droughts, and madness, but he could also be generous, rewarding humility, resilience, and insight. This complexity made him deeply human in many ways. More than a god to worship, he was a mirror for every soul. He was also associated with temptation and downfall, often luring mortals into breaking taboos or revealing their true natures. Yet, this wasn't kiti meant to condemn them. It was to expose what was hidden so they could be reborn. Just like shadow work in modern psychology, Tezcatlipoca teaches that only by facing what we suppress can we achieve growth. He is the embodiment of the dark night of the soul, the necessary journey through personal darkness before transformation. Tezcatlipoca's legacy didn't die with the fall of the Aztec Empire. In modern times, he has resurfaced in books, films, video games, and spiritual practices. Esoteric communities explore him as a symbol of transformation, inner truth, and shadow work. His themes resonate with today's seekers, those drawn to mystery, power, and self-awareness. In a world obsessed with light and positivity, Tezcatlipoca reminds us that darkness has its wisdom too. Understanding Tezcatlipoca isn't about fear, it's about respect. It is about acknowledging that within all of us lies a mirror of smoke, a place where ego fades, masks fall, and truth emerges. His teachings endure because they speak to something primal, something beyond time. That every soul must eventually walk through its own night, guided only by inner light and the courage to face what it finds. If you found this journey into Tezcatlipoca's world fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into ancient gods, forgotten myths, and powerful symbols. Share this video with someone who dares to explore the shadow, and remember, the mirror never lies.